Hi, my name is Umar and today we will be reviewing this 2013 model Toyota Corolla XLi Limited Edition. Please remember this word Limited Edition, I'll address to that in a bit. We have launched our website, which is www.bamwheels.com. You can go to the website and see what I think about this car in detail and other Corollas in general. Also, if you'd like to buy one of these t-shirts or another design of the t-shirts, you can do that on our website. We have an Instagram channel as well. You can check that out as well. The link of both are given in the description. On our Instagram channel, whatever car I have reviewed but is not posted yet is shared on the Instagram channel, and whichever car gets more likes on the Instagram channel has a higher probability of getting published first. So check that out. Toyota introduced this 10th generation of Corolla in Pakistani market in 2008. Internationally it was launched in 2006, but in Pakistan it was launched in 2008 and it stayed in production till 2014. The car received a facelift in 2011 and this is the facelift variant model, and this car was offered in three different engine types. 1.3 liter was the XLi and GLi, and till 2011, from 2008 to 2011 the car was offered in 1.8 liter LTIS, and after 2011 till 2014 the LTIS variant was changed to 1.6 liter engine, and at that time also another variant was offered which was 1.6 Auto GLi. So I'll address to those different variants in some other video. Today we will be talking about this XLi. XLi's variant was first offered in 2002 with the 9th generation of Toyota Corolla, and it is still going on till 2018. In the last 16 years XLi has been same. Only the body has changed of the car with each generation. Features wise the car has been very basic to the core. It's extremely basic car. There are no features if you'll talk about it like that, and the car is always offered in a black and white, two color options, black and white, which brings us to the question as why this car is grey if this is only offered in black and white. This car is grey because this is limited edition. So you see, whenever Corolla is offered in a limited edition XLi, the only difference between a regular XLi and a limited edition XLi is that a limited edition XLi is offered in a metallic color. These limited edition XLIs have been offered throughout the years, in different years, and every time it is offered, this is the only difference that you have between a regular XLi and a limited edition XLi. And these are normally offered towards the end of the year to complete the sales quota of that year. As usual, first we will look at all the features of this car and then we will take it for a road drive to see how it drives. The front of this car is very much similar to the Camry of this era, so it looks really similar to the Camry of the same era. In the door handles are black, they are not body colored. This is how it was in XLi and GLi both, and you have this Toyota's huge emblem over here. You have fog lights position space over here, so if you want to install fog lights you can install fog lights. The higher variants did come with factory fitted fog lights. If you'll ask me, I personally love the shape of the squarish Corollas. I personally think these look much better than those rounded bodies and so extra over dramatically aerodynamic cars. This squarish body looks really nice to me, and if you think about it, this car came about 10 years back in Pakistan and still the car does not look extremely outdated. So in my opinion, this car looks very decently aged car. Come to this place, you have a remote controlled power window switch, then you have this coin holder space. The car does not come with power windows,
So you have these regular windows with door pockets. Both the doors are same. There are no central locking either. You have electronic powered steering. You do have that here in the instrument cluster. Over here you have your fuel gauge, your speedometer, your RPM meter, and your temperature gauge. Over here, if you can see, you have your option number 1, which is trip A, trip B, your odometer, and over here you get all the different average and the range and the clock. All of those options are on this one. In the center you have a regular cassette player. This isn't the factory one, but the factory one wasn't much different than this. You have your manual climate control. You have, this is nothing. Over here you have your lighter and the ashtray. Then you have your gear stock, 2 cup holders like this, then your center armrest. Over here you have glove compartment number 1 and glove compartment number 2. On the roof you have a vanity mirror in this sun visor, but you don't have one in the driver's sun visor. In the center you do have a dome light. One interesting thing though, this car comes with a telescopic steering wheel. So if I can just show you, this is a telescopic tilt adjustment steering wheel. The car does not have powers, windows, no central locking, but telescopic tilt steering wheel is there. So now I'm sitting in the rear of this car. The leg space is really good. The head space is really good. You can fit in 3 adults over here, not very comfortably, but 3 adults can fit into this car and you can live with it. Since this is XLi, there are no power windows, but you do have these big door pockets with a cup holder. You have these door pullers, and one of those you can put some small key or something like that in there. You have an ashtray over here. You have 3 independent headrests on the head. You don't have a rear center armrest, but you have telescopic steering wheel. So when you come to the rear of this car, you have this clay lens kind of tail lights. These are the lights that were offered in the facelift model. Before this, they did not have these lights. This reflectors are also in the round shape in the pre-facelift. After the facelift, they got straight. You have a high mount stop lamp over here, and in order to open the trunk, you gotta put the key in, and you. So when you open the trunk, you have a fairly decent sized trunk. The chassis number plate is over here. If you're buying a car and you want to see where the chassis number plate is, this is where it is. And under here you have your spare wheel, and all of that is under here, and it's a full-size spare wheel. These are all the features of this car. Now let's take this car for a road drive. Alright, so now we are driving this Toyota Corolla XLi. About the acceleration of this car, it is not underpowered, but definitely this isn't a car that I would say has the best acceleration. It's in the middle, which is like the right amount of acceleration that this car has. Air conditioning, cooling is really nice. I mean, the air condition works pretty good. Apart from that, the suspension of this car is great. It's a reliable suspension, reliable engine. Toyota Corolla is a brand that is there and that has been there, and people prefer this. So you don't really have, it's like very close to the perfect car for Pakistani conditions. The engine has good output. It's not underpowered, definitely not underpowered. Braking is a little short of being that good, because this particular car, that XLi variant, that is, this variant does not offer ABS brakes. So yeah, the braking isn't like, you could have had better brake. About resale, I mean, it's Corolla. It's just like the national car of Pakistan, like the national sedan of Pakistan. If Mehran is the national car of Pakistan, I would say Corolla is the national sedan of Pakistan. So the acceleration and the resale is also gets really good marks. It's XLi, it's manual, so this is a preferred car by many. if we talk about the parts availability, again, the Corolla brand, you can get the parts anywhere in Pakistan. Even if you go to Khunjarab Pass, you will see a Corolla driving there, because this car is rugged, this car is reliable, and this car has proven itself. So yeah, the reliability factor is really good. The fuel average that I can see right now on the screen is about 13 kilometers. That's the fuel average it is showing me right now. Now that totally depends on the driver and how the person drives. People can get better and people cannot even achieve 13. It just depends how you drive. The power steering is really light because it's electronic power steering, so the steering is really light. So a friend of mine had a car like this a couple of years back, and in 2015 it was a GLI manual, 1.3 GLI manual. So in 2015 we had a chance of taking that car to Islamabad and back. So like we did a complete road trip. The car did not feel underpowered on highway as well. So it was sufficient, it was decent on highway. The only thing that was lacking was the comfort. So in terms of the comfort level, the car after a couple of like 50 to 70, somewhere between 50 and 100 kilometers is where you start to feel the lack of comfort in the seats. So that is something that I would say isn't really there in this car. Other than that, this car is pretty much a perfect sedan for Pakistan, and being 1.3 manual, so like Corolla buyers, they are mostly the buyers who are price conscious, or they want to use it in the rural areas. So the perception is the 1.3 liter engine is supposed to be best in terms of fuel economy. If you look at the automatic and the Altis Corolla, that isn't something that you would find as much as you will find this particular 1300cc one, be it GLI or XLi. So yeah, these cars are pretty good in terms of resale. The car rental people always go for XLIs, and if someone needs to get a car to drive in the rural areas, they would always prefer an XLi over or a GLI. They would prefer a manual Corolla 1300cc. That is somehow the preferred car, be it interior Sindh, interior Punjab, interior KPK, interior Balochistan, wherever you go, they would always prefer a Corolla 1300cc and manual transmission. That's the preferred car. So keeping that in mind, you will get really good resale on a car like this. And not just that, this car also offers great suspension, which is good for the places where you don't have proper roads. So yeah, handling is good. The visibility, the car does not have that many blind spots. Everything is pretty visible to me. So all in all, this car is a good package.
That was all about our review of this Toyota Corolla. To subscribe to the channel, you can click here. If you'd like to watch more videos, you can click here and over here. Please let us know in the comment section what you think about this review, and till next time, bye.